Hello guys, so we are now at Money 2020 in Amsterdam, and we are here with Kellogg Fairbank, who is the CEO of Nash, and it's a platform which allows you to earn yield on your crypto and as well to buy and sell crypto. Nice to meet you here, Kellogg.
Very nice to meet you as well, thank you.
So can you tell us about your background and how did you get into crypto industry?
Sure, absolutely. So I've been in fintech for more than 10 years and worked at a company called Braintree, and they had acquired a company called Venmo back then. Braintree was the payments platform for many leading mobile companies such as Uber, Airbnb, Dropbox. The company was then sold to PayPal, worked at PayPal for a couple of years, and then really got started in crypto in 2017. So, if we do eventually move into a bear market, which, we're in that kind of period right now, this would be my second bear market. But I got started in 2017 and bought my first crypto. And at that time, it took me a long time to really understand crypto, right? So I had to watch a lot of YouTube videos. I had to, read up and understand where I could buy the crypto, who to trust. It was a scary place back then, and still is to a certain extent, right? And I think that's kind of the premise that we've been building here at Nash. So 2017 is when I got started.
And how did you join Nash?
So I've been with the company. The company was founded in 2017. We had an STO, which is a secure token offering. We've worked with regulators right from the start, so we are fully compliant and licensed in that regard. And our STO was in 2018. And that was for a non-custodial, decentralized exchange. And we have then kind of, with that decentralized exchange, taken that underlying technology and been able to build what we're building here at Nash right today, which is effectively a crypto, financial app, right? Or a crypto financial bank, if you wanted to even say that. But I got started with the company 2 years ago in 2020 and took over as CEO.
And what is the vision of the company?
So I think we want to be the everyday financial app for everyone, right? So it's a place to spend, save and invest, and it's powered by crypto rails. So what I mean by that is, if you look at the recession that everyone says that we're going to be moving into, I would say that the rich only get richer in those types of opportunities, right? So what they do is they are able to borrow, using assets that they already have. Well, it's collateralized, right? And the not wealthy or the poor, only suffer, right? And so what we're looking to do is we're looking to level the playing field for everybody to be able to grow their wealth the modern way. And how we do that is we offer a platform that allows them to effectively buy and sell crypto to hold, and that's an investment, right? We allow them to swap crypto to crypto. We also allow them to go from their existing bank account into a high yield DeFi savings account, all powered by smart contracts. And then soon we will be launching some exciting things, which is a bank account tied with a crypto debit card.
Nice.
Yeah.
And as for DeFi, do you work and cooperate with any DeFi platforms from where you can provide the yield?
Yeah, absolutely. So for the yield, I mean, there are platforms that we work with. So amongst them is Aave, right? And Aave is very well known in the industry, and we are looking at constantly adding new protocols to the platform to be able to offer our users, right? What we do is we do very heavy risk modeling and determining what is safe to be able to offer to our users, and I think that's as a compliant and as a compliant institution or a compliant company, I think that's our obligation to our users that are on the platform.
And how many users does Nash have currently?
We have up to 100,000 users right now, but that's with no marketing. And now that the platform has been built and the last pieces to the puzzle are coming online, and that's the bank account and the debit card, we are increasing our marketing and really going for launches in each jurisdiction that we operate in, but then also a full launch of Europe as well. So
And how
Netherlands
did
is
you-
first.
How did you achieve that number of users without any marketing?
So I think a lot of it has to do with our founders. They have a great reputation as leading blockchain engineers. And I think also the vision that they had set forward for the company, I think was instrumental in really bringing in a very large community that really believe in the vision that we're creating for the company.
And so you focus on Europe. In which countries do you operate here?
So we as a let's call it compliant company, there's a lot of work to do, right? We're constantly working with regulators. So here in the Netherlands, we are approved by the Nederlandse Bank. We have entities in various jurisdictions around Europe. The UK for our EMI license, in Lithuania for another EMI license, and so it's a lot of work, right? And so we're looking to launch the Netherlands first, then the UK, and then the rest of Europe after that. The US is a market that we're monitoring with the regulatory uncertainty. We're still not sure if that's a market that we want to move into just yet. But emerging markets is also something that we're looking into, and I think that's a great opportunity for us.
And what is your opinion on the state of crypto regulations here in Netherlands?
Well, I think it's difficult. So the regulations are. Let me put it this way: regulation is meant to protect the consumer, right? And as long as the consumer is being protected, I think regulation is great, and I'm all for it. We support that 100%. But when regulators, and I'm not saying that's the case right now, but when regulators don't understand the underlying technology and what crypto stands for, then that can be a problem. And I think our job as leaders in the crypto industry is to educate regulators and make sure that they understand what it's all about, right? So that we can actually come up with regulation that makes sense for the industry as well as for the consumers.
So does Nash advise Netherlands government on crypto regulation?
So there are many opportunities for the regulators to meet with leaders from our space, but it's fintech and it's also crypto. And I think they are warming up to crypto leaders, and I think it's just it's never an overnight success story. I think it's continual discussions. And I think we're getting there. Yeah.
And which country do you consider the most progressive in Europe in terms of crypto regulations?
Liechtenstein is one, and that's where we are licensed out of as well. So I would say that they are very much so. There are pockets. I mean, if you look at the Netherlands is also a fairly if you are not registered with the DNB, which is the Nederlandse Bank, then you cannot operate here. As a fiat to crypto service provider, and that makes sense, right? Because you don't want people being scammed or whatever it may be. So that makes sense. But I mean, Liechtenstein is probably, in our view, at the company, is probably the leader in Europe right now. Switzerland, also another in the EEA. So, yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot of happening in those countries and a lot of companies registering there. And what are your views on the current situation on the market? Like, we have quite a big drop down. What developments do you see?
So I think that's we have had a big drop down from all-time highs. I think we're down 65% on let's call it BTC or ETH, and we're holding steady right now at BTC at around 29 to 30 K, and on ETH it's around 1800, and I think that is the support line for right now. I think. If we get more negative news coming our way, from the U.S., there's some regulatory bill that is looking to be passed. It's just a draft right now, but it is something that is being worked on. it's the unknown which brings the uncertainty to the market, right? And then that tanks the market as well. I think as long as things are clear from the regulatory perspective, also from a consumer protection perspective, and then people understand the market and what crypto is all about. I think it's only up. I don't think we're going to have a major crash, and nobody knows. Let me put it that way, right? I'm just saying what I think, but I don't think we're going to have a major crash. I think there is so much. We're solving real use cases, right? In crypto today. 2017 was just get-rich-quick schemes, and 2022, 2021, 2022 is really solving real-life use cases. DeFi, for one, being able to provide, high yield without the middleman. I think it's very exciting times, and I think it's only going to grow. It may go slower now over the next 12 to 24 months, but I think it's only going to grow, this industry, and only get stronger.
And what is your opinion on DeFi? And will in the future DeFi platforms compete with the traditional banks, and whether traditional banks will implement DeFi?
So I think DeFi will definitely compete with traditional banks, right? But that may take a while. I think they're already competing with traditional banks, but more mainstream. I think it may take a while. I do think that banks, once there's more regulatory certainty, I think banks will try and get involved as well. And if they don't, it's too late, right? So banks really need to embrace DeFi if they want to survive. But I think the regulatory certainty needs to be there for everyone to take part, both on the consumer side as well as the banking side. Yeah.
Yeah. So that's what Nash is trying to do.
Yeah, exactly. That's what our platform is, right? So we're there. We're a platform that people can trust, that has our users' best interest at heart. And we're providing a platform that provides everything to the users, right? So they don't need to go to other disparate platforms in order to find their high yield or to find a fiat ramp, to buy crypto. Everything is just in our app, and that's the beauty of it. It's an everyday finance app that's powered by crypto.
And can you share some upcoming plans for the Nash?
Sure. We have a ton of new things, but we just released our new brand, right? So Nash, the logo, if you go to nash.io, you'll see the website has been totally updated. And new brand look, so to speak. And we're super excited about that. The new app has been updated as well. We have new payment methods that are coming to the platform. And we are also introducing very shortly bank accounts with a crypto debit card tied to it. So we are going to be offering crypto cash back on the card. So whatever you spend, you get cash back in crypto. And we're super excited. I mean, there's so many things that are coming to the platform, and new markets that we're expanding into. So if I named them all, we'd be here a couple hours.
Okay, so we'll follow your updates, and good luck for your development.
Great, thank you so much, appreciate it.